Hey everybody! So I'm back in my studio 21 hours later. We're back home, and as you noticed, my attempt to interview on the beach ended in complete and utter failure. As every single time I try to prep my tech, it always dies. So if you guys are watching these continual videos, there has been a slew of tech problems, but one day we'll have our stuff together. So we're gonna be completing it in this space. Why travel, and how does it have anything to do with art? Well, I'm a very firm believer in the fact that travel and art are kind of this couple that go hand in hand. I think it's really irresponsible to create visions and artwork and try to advocate for an opinion and a concept and a belief without going to see other opinions and beliefs in other places of the world. So I make it to try to travel as much as I can. Going abroad to other countries has been like the creme de la creme dream of mine, to go see Tokyo, all of Europe, Italy, France, Spain. This time around, I went to Assateague Island, Maryland, where we took a campsite on the ocean side on a little island populated by wild horses. So that was so much fun. This is actually my second year going out there, and it was like way better than the first year. What do I like most about the beach? Well, what isn't there to like, other than like maybe hurricanes? That's like not so great. But I love the sights, the smell, the feeling. I mean, I really just love the wind and the sun just like cascading down on you. I think that is like it's just so beautiful. And I just feel at peace and at home in that climate. I'll have to do some soul searching with further details about why I love the ocean. And what has my favorite part of the trip been when I was there? I mean, gosh, there's so many things. I mean, there was the crabs, there were seagulls, there's a beautiful island, there was the ocean side, but I do think my absolute favorite part is while we were lounging on the ocean side, right on the beach there were these wild ponies. Well, first this one mare kind of came to join us, and then her stallion came, and then the whole herd ended up like feet away from us, and we just were like, oh my god, wild ponies! And they had like barricaded themselves in between Nicole and our other friend and I, and we were like, oh my god. We joked that we were initiated into their herd. So who did I go with on the trip? Well, my comrades in driving the 21 hours to Assateague Island was my friend Nicole and Kate, who you've seen on other videos. Nicole being the founder of Heart to Art, and Kate being some of our guest judges on these things. I also went with my good friend Skylar. All pretty long-standing friends, so it was really good to see them like all in one space. It was like just it's like kind of being with fam. So it was excellent. Did I see any wildlife? Definitely talked about seeing a bunch of wildlife. We saw a slew of seagulls, which I love. I love seagulls. We saw so many crabs. So, you know, the beach is like this beautiful scenic beach by day, and then by nightfall there's all these crabs that just come out of the ground, and they're everywhere, and they're in varying sizes from like super teeny tiny to probably like the size of your fist. Everywhere. Every night we went like crab hunting. What type of inspiration did I gather from the trip? One of my favorite things about the ocean is collecting shells. So collecting all the shells, and then we actually went to a local art gallery called the Art League of Ocean City. Some of the locals were doing shell art. I want to do kind of like a low relief sculpture out of shells, but then kind of seal it with grout, almost like a mosaic. Feel free to message me or comment below if you have any other questions, but I would certainly recommend it as a bucket list thing. Thank you guys. As always, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to anybody who's following me on these channels. It's really exciting to see this stuff continue to grow. I absolutely adore doing these creataways, and it's fun to share all these weird trips that I've done and kind of like focus it in on my artwork. So, I mean, let me know what you think of those. Give it a like if you want to see more of the creataways. Again, thank you, Carrie Caros, my Accursed Infernal patron on Patreon, who supports very generously every month. Otherwise, that's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'm gonna continue to work on all the other stuff I have to release pretty soon. So, thanks again. Later! what?